I haven't made one of these videos in a really long time, and so I'm just gonna sit down and give you guys the reality of copywriting and the reality of just being in this online business space and what it actually entails and what it takes, and some of the things that I'm seeing from you guys, some of the differences that I'm seeing in myself and within my journey, and just some things that are going to help out my real raw thoughts to not only help myself but to help you guys on your journey. So first thing I want to start off with is I really feel like all of us, not only just me and you and everyone, we all need to tap into what really is the foundation of this online business journey. What is the foundation of us for all wanting to go in to make money online? What is the skill, or what is the I guess you could say the principles we can follow to really go all in? And that's why I want to right now talk about entrepreneurship and just what I look at as entrepreneurship. When I think of entrepreneurship, I think of problem solving, because it's taking every single market, finding a problem with it, and then building a business around it and taking on that financial risk to go solve that problem. When we look at ourselves as entrepreneurs rather than just freelancers, we are now helping people rather than selling to people. And that is the key difference I see in entrepreneurship rather than freelancing and everything else. And so that mindset of just thinking that you're an entrepreneur that has the skill of copywriting, that's helping solve a problem, and you're looking for a specific market you can help solve that problem in, it's helped me see so much more success, because now I'm building a strong offer for a specific type of person that it's actually going to add value and benefit their life by me giving them the solution. So I'm not just selling anymore, I'm helping now. And so that's why I wanted to talk about entrepreneurship, because when you look at yourself as a freelancer and just a service provider, you're saying, okay, I can do copy. Who needs this? Who needs copy? Which gap can I fill? And a lot of these times, you are easily replaceable. You are given tasks. You have no creative control. You are just an employee, because you are not providing the solution in the system to reach the end result. Instead, you're just saying, hey, I'm a replacement to someone you may have inside of your business, but I'm cheaper and I do it for one time. And so that's just what I think about freelancing versus looking at it as an entrepreneur. Again, you're probably going to start out on your freelancing journey just like I did, just like all of us are going to start out as skills, but it's just how can you position yourself? Can you position yourself as a solution? Can you position yourself as a problem solver? And if you can position yourself as a problem solver, what problem are you solving and who is it for? Can you get it dialed into one person? And that is what's going to help you so much on your journey with finding clients, getting clients, communicating with clients, because you're not trying to appeal to the masses, and you understand this one type of person. That's why you always hear this, riches are in the niches. Even though I say niche, riches are in the niches, because once you understand one person, one problem, and you get really damn good at solving that one problem, it's pretty much just rinse and repeat for that exact market. And so that's why it's good to look at it as an entrepreneur when starting out on your copywriting journey rather than a freelancer. And I've seen this problem within myself, and I see this problem happening with me, even though I am an entrepreneur right now, kind of like locking myself into the box of a copywriter. Kind of like, oh, if you need copy, I'll help you write the copy, or I'll help you do this because it's just a label and I'm labeling myself. No, instead, my label is a problem solver. And I don't even say my label. My label is my name, Marcos Chavez, because that's how you refer to me. If you want to know who I am, I'm Marcos Chavez. So, what problems can I solve? Well, let me think. What skills do I have? And what outcomes can I help people reach? And what problems are they having that's holding them back from those outcomes? And so that's where I go in. And now I don't have to limit myself to just writing this specific way of copy for one person to fill in the gap that they needed for freelancing. No, now a solution provider, I'm a problem solver, and I'm an actual entrepreneur. And that's why me and my team are able to go to all these different clients and able to provide all these different solutions, is because we are not labeling ourselves under one box and trying to say, hey, we have that little gap in your team, we can come fill. No, we're going to solve the problem entirely, because people want solutions to their problems, because that provides value in their life. So that's kind of like my raw tangent on entrepreneurship, and kind of like understanding why you need to problem solve rather than just saying, oh, I can do something else. And a lot of the times too, you have to understand when you're problem solving, a lot of these people don't even understand the fucking problem you're talking about too. Sometimes they have no idea, and it's probably because the problem that you're trying to solve is a little too technical. Like, for example, if you're trying to increase conversion rates, 90% of people don't know what the fuck that means. They have no idea what is a conversion rate, how to increase it, why is that a problem for me? You need to dumb it down. You need to make it a little bit more of an understanding for the exact market. Again, a market that still has that problem, you can position that in a whole different way and it still be understood and better communicated. So if you were to go to that same audience that's like, let's say you were going to a very technical audience, like the online business space. So a lot of people in the online business space are aware on how to use online business tools and tactics to scale their online business. So, for example, they will know exactly how to do that, how to boost their conversion rate. They will know, okay, to boost my conversion rate, I need to add more things or position myself in a unique way within the form of content or media or copy that I'm providing to get more people to check through it, or maybe I can promote more. They may understand that, but you don't want to communicate it like that because they might know the solution to that problem or they have no idea what the fuck you might say. Again, we're going with the instance that they do know what you're saying. Instead, you can say, what I'm going to help you do is I'm going to help make it as simple as possible to communicate with your audience on every single ask that you have so that more people are aware and coming to you and reaching the end result, whatever you're trying to sell. So you can say more people are coming to you and buying your course, because that is a lot easier to visualize. Put yourself in the shoes and say, okay, yeah, that is a problem I have and that I need help with, compared to saying, oh, I'm going to help you boost your conversion rates. I can visualize myself boosting my conversion rates, but that doesn't sound as nice to me. I need to make sure that it's dumbed down and I can fully understand exactly what I'm getting help with, even if it doesn't cover conversion rates specifically in the way that I'm explaining it, to then see the value in it. That's why some people like to say, don't sell the plane ride, sell the vacation, sell the destination. Because it's very easy to visualize the value that it's providing. Instead of talking about the vehicle, oh, I'm going to help you boost your conversion rates. Well, what's the result of boosting conversion rates? Oh, I'm going to help you make more money. That is something someone can visualize and is going to say, oh, okay, I have that problem. I need help solving that problem. So that's kind of my raw tangent there. And so I feel like I'm going over a bunch of different things because it's just a lot of just understanding of human psychology is going to help you with communication within your clients, trying to get clients, with communication in your copy and how to write better copy, and just how to deal with other people in general. Like, human psychology plays a huge role into everything that I'm talking about right now, because when you can understand how humans think, how humans operate, how humans take action, how humans react, how humans are motivated by emotions, all of those things you can kind of use to manipulate and then apply into whatever you're trying to do. No matter what it is. No matter if you're trying to make an offer that sounds good when you're talking about, oh, conversion rate. You have to understand human psychology and what makes people act, react, think, all of these different ways that a human can operate. And so that's a whole other way of market research in itself. And so when you can dial in on human psychology, this makes all the much more simpler. Like, this makes this all simpler because you now understand, okay, how are humans thinking and operating, and then again, now you know the problem that you're solving. So that's why sometimes don't go too technical, just go too human. That can help. Think of it like a spectrum. Technical, human. Dummies, super smart. Go right in the middle. Go right in the middle of the spectrum, because it's like that. Go right in the middle. And that should make as much sense as it can. I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of rambling at this point. I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, but that's just how I feel. That's kind of like my raw take on copywriting. And if I want to talk about my journey and my clients and what I've thought about everything for the past, 60 days, or what is it? It's almost coming up on April, May, June, July. It's literally coming up on 3 months. Wow, that's crazy. It's been 90 days since I started copywriting. The way my life has completely changed forever. Like, forever. Copywriting's hard. I'm going to be completely honest. Because it's simple to become a freelance copywriter, but it's very oversaturated. And so when you start to realize that, okay, the only way to stand out as a freelance copywriter is just by becoming an entrepreneur, a problem solver, you have a whole other skill you have to learn. And you can't be an entrepreneur without high value skills to provide solutions to problems for, unless you're building some sort of product. But again, most of the time you can't build a product because you don't have the capital and you don't have the knowledge to build a solution to a problem. So you go and you learn a skill. Copywriting is easy to learn the skill, but making money with copywriting, using that skill is hard until you learn entrepreneurship. And so that's my biggest takeaway on my 90-day journey so far. It's the way I've positioned myself as an entrepreneur is by not calling myself a copywriter. When people ask, what do? I tell them the problems I solve. So I will help them make better content. I will help them make better emails. I'll help them make better posts, all so that more people find value in all of the media that they're putting out, and more people react to it emotionally in order to get them to go farther down the sales funnel. And so I can communicate that differently. In a simpler way, I just basically say, I help you build a system to get $10,000 in revenue or more in 90 days with 80% of the work done by me and my team. That's the best way of explaining what I do. And that's how I explain how I solve problems. Because most people don't want to learn, okay, you do content, this, that. They just want to know, okay, what is the end result? How does it work? What am I doing? What are you doing for me? And so that's how I kind of like framed it. And then when they ask, what is my actual system? What is my actual process? I tell them we make more content. We point that towards the community. And then we provide value within that community to then point them towards one of your offers if they feel that they have fully like know and trust you and have gotten all the value they can from your free stuff. Because no matter what, we know that if we give all the information away for free, that is going to build like and trust with the community. So that's like kind of like the system we provide, and that's what I've learned on my 90-day copywriting journey so far. The other thing is, don't provide just copywriting services. They're easily replaceable if you can just become a copywriter. The more skills that you can stack on top of your previous skills is the more value that you can provide, and the harder you are to replace. So the fact that my team can come in and redo your entire sales process, the fact that my team comes in and handles all your copywriting, the fact that my team can come in and handle all your content from ideation to editing to posting, the fact that my team can come in and build out your entire community and add all the graphics to it and maintain that community, that is a no-brainer. It's like, oh my gosh, you are doing everything for me. You provide so much value. This is a one-stop shop. This is all I need. That is how you make yourself irreplaceable. Make yourself a one-stop shop. Make yourself the one place you need to solve every single problem. But you can't jump out the gate like this. You have to slowly add value. You have to slowly stack your skills. And until you build that expertise and you start to prove that you can help solve other skills is when you can start letting other people know these are the other skills that you can solve. But you have to maybe start off by providing those other skills for free, building up your credibility for those skills, and then you build that huge offer that is talking about, okay, now I solve everything more than just copywriting, and you truly are able to scale it, and you truly become irreplaceable. And so, yeah, that's everything on my journey so far. And that's how I've felt right now, what I've learned in the past 90 days. What I would say for my next 90 days, I want to go harder on making systems. I know systems have helped me entirely on my process, but making systems to scale. Basically, you don't reach the height of your goals, you fall to the limits of your system. So I probably said it wrong, but when I have a system that helps me stay accountable and do inputs that will guarantee no matter what reach the output, it makes it very simple for me to go ahead and stay consistent. And that's the one thing that I need to work on right now. Systemizing every single aspect of my business, of my copywriting journey, of my personal brand journey, everything. So that no matter what, I don't have to think about goals. I just have inputs, and the inputs are very laid out for me. It's very easy to show up and check that box off. And so that's what I'm working on right now. That's where I see my biggest bottleneck is within my 90-day journey right now, and where I'm going to put most of my focus in. I had systems down as a freelancer. I've been working on getting systems down for this business journey, but I know that if I have a system that can all encompass everything, that can help me organize my personal life, balance it with my work life, balance every single aspect of my work life, and make sure that it is, again, going back into my learning system, going back into my journaling and feedback system, all of those together, tying into each other, it's going to help me grow and become better with the skill, with my journey, and not have to worry about the goals. And again, I'm just simply following the path that I need to be following. So I need to create better systems than what I have now. I have systems that are just lacking a couple of things that I may need to put in them. Just really procedures that help me stay more accountable. There's some procedures or some habits in my life that are new that I don't have systems for, and so every single day I have to go and I have to write out those steps that I need to do, and I have to hold myself accountable. If I had a system, it would take off some of that brain power, take off some of that time on my hands, allow me to use that time in a more valuable way. So that's my one of my other biggest takeaways, and so that's everything I want to talk about in this journey. It's kind of just like a raw reality of a copywriter 90 days in, and yeah, that's everything I'm learning, thinking, doing. Last thought I want to leave off on is you can't do this alone. You can't do this alone. As much as I realized, or as much as I wanted to, like, think to myself that, okay, I can do this business journey alone, I can be a solopreneur, I can do this, I can do that. No, you need to have a fucking team. This is like, your goals that you're thinking of is not possible without help. You need help, you need a team, you need someone guiding you, you need someone by your side, and you need someone doing the shit under you. You need a team. A team is going to help you reach every single goal and check off every single box and help you stay more accountable and reliable and work more efficiently. So that's the last thing I want to leave off on. Don't reject the idea of a team thinking that you can do it all yourself, because you can't do it all. You can do it all yourself, but you can't do it all yourself. You can work a lot faster, you can reach your goals a lot faster, and you can work a lot smarter when you get a team. And when you get the right team, people that are better in the areas that the problems that they're solving, they're way more skilled in those areas than you are, you have a really good team, because then everyone just kills it. They do better than what you would have done, and now it's all adding together into this one common goal. And so that's why you need a team, and the best place for you to go find a team, Copy Crew Discord. A lot of people in there have a lot of different skills. A lot of you guys have different strengths in copywriting. You guys can team up together to provide more value for more businesses. Some of you guys that already have figured out ways to get clients, with some of you that are really good copywriters, you guys could team up together. One of you guys could spend most of your time going and finding clients. The other one could spend most of your time going and doing all the copywriting, and now you guys team up. And I know I've talked about doing business in the past with friends and how it doesn't work sometimes, but you can't do this shit alone. You can't do this shit alone. You have to find someone that it's going to work out with, or you have to put in the effort and be willing to put in everything it takes to work together with someone. Even if you see those differences, you got to communicate, you got to hold each other accountable, but you can't do this shit alone. Try to find a teammate. Go to the Copy Crew Discord. And if you want a 7-day roadmap going over everything with how to master the skill of copywriting, because you don't understand anything about copywriting, you're still learning on your journey, and you were expecting more of an informational video, I just released it into the Copy Crew Discord. It's literally free. It's my old Copy Camp 1.0 curriculum. This is what I taught over 200 copywriters how to get their first paid or free client, literally for free. Over 50 people saw wins with this, so that made me very happy. And I just want you guys to go ahead, check out all of that information in the 7-day roadmap, and go meet your next partner inside of Copy Crew. So the link for that's in the description. And yeah, this is my raw reality of copywriting 90 days into my journey.